live on top of an old dump. How about that? The circular thing on top is a French restaurant called Cité. It used to spin when the building was new, but the motor broke and they never fixed it, so it doesn't spin, but it's still very expensive to eat there. That's not mostly where Oprah lived. A lot of people wonder if that's where Oprah lived. She lived there for a very, very short amount of time. But she had a disagreement with the landlord, didn't live there long. But Halle Berry, Vince Vaughn, Mickey Rooney, Joan Cusack, Goldie Hawn, Sammy Sosa, Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen have all lived there at one time or another. I don't know who's famous that lives there now, but all those people have lived there at one time or another. So here we go on that Lakeshore Drive. Once again, you see the Aon Center, the big white rectangle. It's the third tallest building in the city. To the right of the Aon Center, there's a beautiful new building where every single floor has a curvy white wave-like balcony. It's called the Aqua Tower. It's only 6 years old. It's residential and a hotel. Radisson. No two floors' curvy balconies are the same. Each floor's balcony is unique. That's currently the tallest building in the world, designed by a female architect. Her name is Jean Gang. She's from Chicago, and she's actually designed another building that's going to go up here soon that's going to replace the Aon Center as third tallest. And who knows what she has planned after that. I know it's disappeared from view now behind this other residential building, East Lakeshore Apartments. But right now, all these buildings on either side of us are residential. You can see the balconies with lawn chairs and grills.
It's going to
Not a lot of tour guides live in these apartments.
It's going to be a part
Kind of weird how that works out. I don't know why that is.
So guys, if
They're
you
expensive.
want,
Coming up on the right, there's a fountain. This is called Centennial Fountain. And this pyramid with the hole in it shoots an archway of water over this river every hour. It's 1:45. We might see it on the way back. But now up and to the left, you can see the top of the Aqua Tower again with its curvy, wave-like balconies.
but guys,
The building that's closer to us than the Aqua Tower is the Swiss Hotel.
I'm going to make
And if you saw the Swiss Hotel from an airplane, you'd see a big triangle. See what I mean? How it's triangle shaped if you saw it from the top? Harry Weiss is the architect who designed that building, and he was a big fan of triangles. He thought squares were played out. So there's another triangle-shaped building in Chicago that he designed. Jail. Try and stay in that one if you have the choice. The other one, the windows are a lot skinnier and the accommodations aren't as good. Stay in that one. The other one's not so nice. There's a Gothic-looking building coming up in front of us. It's the Chicago Tribune Tower, but we'll see that again in a second. Also up and to the right, there's an old building with a yellow onion-shaped dome that we'll see after the bridge. It's called the Intercontinental Hotel. It was built in 1929, and the yellow dome on top of it was originally intended to be a blimp dock, or an airship, zeppelin, dirigible dock. The idea was an employee of the hotel would climb that ladder thing, tie the blimp to that smokestack, and see how the yellow onion dome has holes on top? There's a spiral staircase inside that goes down into a lobby. Because, you know, during the 20s and some of the 30s, rich people traveled by blimp because they didn't have helicopters yet. It was never used successfully. And nobody died or anything. They just tried to let people off. They lowered the ladder down from the blimp to that yellow dome, and people are like, I'm not going on that. I'm not doing that. So let us off on the ground like human beings. So it was never used successfully.
Clock tower.
In front of us here, there's this wonderful clock tower. This is the Wrigley Clock Tower, built in 1921, covered in terracotta tiles. That's the same Wrigley, of course, as Wrigley Chewing Gum and Wrigley Field, where the Cubs play.
I forgot how to make.
Now we get another look at the Chicago Tribune Tower to our right, with its Gothic flying buttresses on top.
This is amazing.
That was built in 1925, and that's where they write, edit, and publish the Tribune newspaper. Although I heard the Tribune sold it. They're thinking of selling it. Yeah.
Going under another.
something residential maybe, but yeah, Tribune sold it, which is kind of, they don't tear it down or anything, but Chicago's good about preserving its historic buildings. Now this next building,
Ooh, water
I
just
can
dropped
never
on
remember
me.
whose building this is. It's like, I forget, it's like Donald something. What is, Donald, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Might be the Trump Tower, might. Because this is the second tallest building in Chicago. Second tallest. 1,389 feet, 98 stories. It's residential, it's a hotel. There's restaurants in there. It's the second tallest building in the city, but if you look carefully, it's actually the tallest building in the world that kind of has a haircut that goes like, with a hair that goes like
Three
that.
people.
I don't know if I have hair to do that. I don't know who does that. Here's the thing. Trump wanted to build the world's tallest building here in the year 2000, but 9/11 happened, and Mayor Daley Jr., the mayor at the time, said, "This is too risky right now. You know, we don't want to take that chance by building the world's tallest building right now. It's just not a good time." So they scaled it back. It's the second tallest building in the city, but we will see the tallest building later on. Now coming up on the right here, we have these awesome corn-cob shaped towers. These are Brooksford Goldberg's Marina City Tower apartments. Oh, and this black building on the right is another Mies van der Rohe. That's AMA Plaza, the former IBM building.